Okay guys, I'm here today with Roger Gracie, huge honor for me at Roger Gracie School in London, one of the nicest places I've ever been. And guys, today Roger is going to show us here how to maintain and attack from side control. So Roger, I think side control is one of the best positions in Jiu-Jitsu, and many times I see many people getting the side control and they end up just like, they don't know how to maintain the side control in order to start attacking. So excited to learn from you.
So side control, it's very complex in a way that it's difficult to, there's no right or wrong, right? It's wrong if you're losing. You know, if you're losing the side control, or if you're failing your attacks, then you're doing something wrong. But I think there's different ways to position depending on what you're trying, what attack you're trying to achieve, right? So it's, I would say for me, it's for me to keep, when I feel I'm in good control, there's two ways for my point of view to hold side control. Either you spread your body, your legs kind of back and try to pin the person with the weight, so it's harder for you to get into your knees, to turn from side to side, or to stay on your knees and compressing from the side, but then there's no pressure on top. So I prefer to stay on my knees and connect, by pushing my knees close to my elbows and no weight on top of you, like no pressure, than to spread my legs down and pushing. And I think this is, it almost takes my mobility out. It's not bad, but I kind of do both. But I would say this, if I would choose one, I would favor it, to keep my knees and my elbows in, because you can only go up, you cannot go from side to side. And up I don't mind, but if you try to, take your ears out actually, because my knees and my elbow kind of block your hip movement from side to side. And my body stays right over you. And it depends what you're trying to achieve, getting moving from your arms. That's when, I trap. People, they're concerned a lot about holding the head and the arm. This, if I want to just hold you, I just want to keep you here and hold and stay attached. Like if I want to attack, the arm, at least my arm is not behind your head. But this is to hold, like I want to stay here. I don't want to go nowhere, I just want to keep pressure, then I hold your head. Because it's very limited my attacks by keeping the grip on your head. The moment that I'm over, I have so many more options, like, I can attack the arm, I can switch to go to the mount, I can turn to the other side. So I get a lot more mobile by not holding your head. So usually my arm is over yours. That's, I like to do that. There's some attacks I do for holding the head, but I'll say mainly, most of my attacks, they come by holding over.
Oh, Roger, and one thing I'm noticing that you do a lot is you always keep this elbow here against my hip.
Yeah, to stop you moving your hips away from me.
Man, that's incredible.
So you cannot gain space.
So I'm pretty much like locking between your knee and your elbow.
Yeah, so I bring my knee to your hips and I put weight on top of my own arm. If you try to move your hips away.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
So I think everybody learns in Jiu-Jitsu try to open this elbow. You're not even worried about that.
No, I do, but they'll come next.
Okay. Okay.
That'll be my next step.
Okay.
Because for me to attack you, I need to pass your defense.
Yep.
That's your defense.
Yep.
Your arms.
Yep.
As long as you keep your arms there,
yep,
knee cross,
yep,
you're blocked.
Yep.
If I cannot open your elbows, I cannot attack you.
Okay.
So first to control the count, to take, to stop you escaping, to neutralize, to have a good control. And now when I feel in control, okay, my next step, it will be to try to first open your arms. Okay. Depends on my attack. I say usually, most of my attacks, my concern is to open the elbow.
Okay.
I want, because, most of the things that I need to do, I need to get your arm from under my body. Yeah. Because that gives you a lot of power. Yeah. To push me. Yeah. To defend and get you to escape. So I need that. Okay. Because now you can no longer push me. The arm is not good enough. I can switch to mount and I can start developing my attacks, but I need the arm isolated. So my next step would be to get the arm out.
Okay.
I'll say it all depends what I'm trying to do. So let's say I'm going to show you a way to mount that I did. There's in a few videos of me fighting. I think there's one video when I fought Lovato, I think in 2007 maybe, or 8, I don't remember, or maybe 9. That, you know, there's a very strong way that I like to mount for holding the head. But then my other arm, I don't hold palm to palm. So to open that elbow, especially if I'm trying to get, you know, just my legs in, it's very difficult because you're going to hide the elbow under your body, right? You're not going to just give me, you know, you're going to really, it's like the elbows in. So what I do, I will bring my leg under your leg and I'm going to turn your hips away from me. So when I do that, your elbow is higher now.
Yeah, it's much higher than before.
Because you're facing that way.
Yeah.
So you cannot bring the elbow down to the floor.
That's true.
And as long as I can keep you there, then I open the elbow. Then I stay right over you.
Yep.
Like, you know, ideally I want your hips staying that way. Usually the person, they always bring the hips back. So I adjust your hips, they push, and then they go towards me. That's when I bring the knee inside. Because it's hard for you to, by turning you that way, the moment that you start turning towards me, that leg has to go on the floor. My knee naturally
so this leg is not blocking you as we normally...
Not anymore.
I got it.
So you have the elbow isolated. So now, I mean, everyone will place the hand in the knee to push the knee back.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you have to block the knee from mounting. Then I remove the knee off. I remove your knee off, your hand off my knee, and then I lean over and bring my leg over your arm.
Yep.
Because the arm is strapped.
Yep.
And I want to bring my foot on this gap.
Okay.
So I'm going to advance my foot high enough that my foot will bring it in.
Got it.
Now I'm right over you.
Yeah.
So I have to bring my body back because I need to remove my leg off your arm. Yeah. Because he's very powerful, you know, to throw me.
I can lift like this. Yeah.
So I bring my body back.
Yeah.
Which you cannot push from my leg anymore.
Yeah.
And that's when
that's incredible.
Inside.
No, that's incredible. So when I'm flat on the ground, I can use this leg to block, so your knee cannot come in. And that's why, like, you move it towards there first.
That way.
You open the elbow, and now when I'm coming back,
when you come back, then you automatically you're going to open the knee, because once you turn that way, you need to put a foot on the floor. Yeah. You need to do this to push your feet in.
And that's the time you slide the knee over.
And that's when the knee comes in. Naturally, you will block, right? So now, and that's when I take your hand off my knee and I bring my whole leg over your arm. Yep. And then the foot goes in. Usually people, they want to grab the leg and throw you. That's why my leg comes up. Now this arm, there's nothing over. You lose
and then you just open with your hand.
And then just open the hand and start throwing my leg.
Just one more time, we're going.
So usually, let's say, you want to close that elbow leg, right? So my leg will get, I will push, I will turn you with my left leg on this case. Yeah. Because that leg is always, you crossing, right? Yeah. So I just go under this side and I will push my body almost like circling towards your leg. And that's when I open up. Yep. Yeah, the shoulder kind of press to make you go that way. See, my body is very over you. Yeah. Because now, you're going like this. But it's equal to mount you. Because you turn the other way. Exactly. So now, it's if you don't push my leg, and then
you can just go.
I will just go. But like this arm, I mean, exactly. That's when I push down. I get your hand on the floor, which is very difficult for you to remove. Yeah. That's when I start throwing my leg over. Yeah. When my leg is over yours, I don't need my hand. Then I slide over. Because now you know by sliding my foot over your waist, you cannot trap in the half guard. Yep. My foot goes in. Yeah. I sit back.
Yeah, and this shows like how much calculated is this position, because even about this small detail here, you gave a thought, right? Yeah. So if you keep your knee on the ground, no,
I think this comes from getting here, people grabbing me and throwing me, and then they say, "Oh, I'm too attached, so I need to react straight away." Because now you don't have my, I'm not leaning on the arm to throw me.
And now you just lift and you earn them on. Oh, that's alright. Oh, yeah, and you used to use the side control most of the times as a path for you to go to the mount, right?
Yeah. Because I think it's about progression, right? Like, in the guard is natural, but the first you want to pass the guard from the guard. So when you side control, then what are you looking for? What's the next big step from side control? Mount. It's not submission. Because what is the most dominant position to be over another human being?
Mount. Especially if there was a
mount.
Street fight.
If I'm in the mount, I can attack both of your arms. I have the space I need. I can go for your neck. I can strike. So it puts me in a position that I have multiple angles of attack. If I'm on side control, I don't have those angles.
I got it.
One arm is hidden underneath me, your neck is on the side. I'm only facing this arm. I'm more concerned about holding you. I cannot give you open any space to attack because you escape. So I cannot allow any gap between us. So it's, I'm very limited in my attacks. And depending on the attack, if it fails, you're on top. So now I'm all the way in the bottom again.
Oh, Roger, one question here. So you were also one of the guys who had the best back attacks that I ever seen. And where back attacks comes on your jiu-jitsu equation? Because your goal...
When I pass and you try to escape.
I got it.
If I'm passing your guard, you don't want to give me side control, what do?
You turn. I got it.
That's when I get you back.
So if they don't try to escape, you're probably going to end up in the mount. And if they try to escape, that's the time that...
give me the back.
I got it. No, that's amazing.
Because, most people, they don't want to give you side control. They turned like their life not to give you those points.
And they forget that the back is even worse.
The back. So from ever, but it's probably as much as I got to the mountain, I got the back because no one gives you the pass.
I got it.
So they always give you the back. Because it's natural, you're passing the gosh, I'm going to lose. I have to turn. And then it's the back.
And I think like a match that everybody is going to remember, that was the last one. That happened, right? Like you got the sweep and he turned. And then you took the back.
He didn't want to be on his back. He preferred to be on the, because what's easier for you to stand up if you're in the back on your knees? On your knees. So if you're in the back, if I want to skate, I want to be here, and now I'm ready to stand up or to turn. You're not, in the back you can only pull in the guard. Pull back in the guard, but it's in a much safer position, turtle, than on your back. So people they they want to go turtle, and then is a stage before they out of that situation. That's exactly what happened with Bushishi. When I slapped him, he didn't want to be on his back. Straight away he turned onto his knees, and that's when he gave me the back.
Oh man, that's incredible. So guys, Roger, he's the greatest in Jiu-Jitsu of all times, and he has an entire course at BJJ Fanatics all about side control attacks and how to maintain side control as well. So make sure to check that out, and thanks so much, Roger.
Pleasure. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTube Faria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.